Hi, my name is Rabbi Grover, coming to you from Beth Tikva Synagogue here in Toronto. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the holiday of Hanukkah. If you look in the Hebrew Bible, you won't find any mention of Hanukkah. That's because the story of Hanukkah takes place long after the Bible was already composed. And the story of Hanukkah, you can find a little bit about it in the book of the Maccabees, because it involved the rebellion of Judah and the rest of the Maccabees against a group of Greek Hellenists that tried to replace the holy objects in the temple with objects of Greek worship. And the Maccabees decided to take up arms, and even though they were few in number, they successfully managed to kick out the Greeks and the Hellenists from the temple complex, and they rededicated the temple sanctuary. The word for rededication in Hebrew is Hanukkah. Hanukkah means the festival of dedication or rededication. There's also a story that when the Maccabees came back to the temple in order to rededicate it, they did not find enough oil to light the menorah for the necessary duration of time that would require for new holy oil to be produced. But by a miracle, the small vat of oil that they found, which was really only supposed to light one day, lit for 8 days. And that's why Hanukkah is observed for 8 days, commemorating the miracle of the light that lasted for 8 instead of 1 day. Here to my right, I have a couple of menorahs. This is the way that we observe Hanukkah in our homes and in our synagogues today. On every night of Hanukkah, we light a candle. And as the nights go on, we light an additional candle, so that by the time the 8th day of Hanukkah comes along, you have all the candles placed in the different slots in the menorahs, and they're lit so that Hanukkah is at its brightest on the 8th day. You have here an example of different styles of menorahs. People become artistic with these things. This center menorah has a bride and groom. In the middle, a symbol of joy. Here you have more of a traditional branched candelabrum. This one to my right is my favorite. Here is Noah's Ark, with the animals on board and the slots for each one of the candles. Now you'll notice that even though this is celebrated for 8 nights, there are always slots for 9 candles. And one of the candles is lifted higher than the rest. That candle is called the shamash. The shamash is the candle that lights all the other candles in the menorah. And it's not included as part of the official number of candles on that day, but it has a very important role to perform. It takes its light and shares it with another, enabling a light to shine on another candle. And we think that's such a beautiful function, just not only a function of a candle, but a function of good people, that they're able to share their light with others, not be diminished in any way by it, and make the other shine on his own or on her own. And so we give that candle an elevated place on all of our menorahs, signifying that it is an honored candle, a special candle. And this is how we light the menorah. Take a match or a lighter, light first the shamash, the center candle, make sure it's strong and burning. And let's say today was the 8th day of Hanukkah. We light the 8th candle, which is always the one furthest to the left, first, and then light all the other candles in order. And of course, if it was actually Hanukkah today, we would say the blessings. Blessed are you, Lord our God, ruler of the universe, who commands us in the lighting of the Hanukkah candles. Blessed are you, Lord our God, ruler of the universe, for making miracles in days of yore and in our day as well. And blessed are you, Lord our God, ruler of the universe, for giving us life, sustaining us, and enabling us to reach this season of joy. So I hope that the celebration of Hanukkah, whether you're doing it in your homes or whether it's in a home of a loved one, and I hope it brings joy to you and your family this holiday season.